Hello everybody, you are in All Things Lost on Earth and this is my channel. Welcome. So, I guess that we have all been in this situation where we are ghosted, meaning that we are not hearing news from that person, or a friend of ours is just kind of taking distance from us, or it can be that you haven't yet received important news from a job, or maybe you sent a letter, a very important letter, a very important message, either personal or business, and you are not getting any reply, and you're getting a little bit uncomfortable about that and a bit anxious, because there is nothing worse, and let's just accept it, than not knowing. And the truth is that when you're ghosted, I think that's one of the worst things, because you can't control what the other person is really thinking or feeling or planning to do. And this reading is going to help you to see things a little bit clearly, and also to take the right perspective regarding this person or the situation, and to make the best decision for yourself. Because after all, silence can mean many answers already, but I think that most of the times we tend to take it too harshly and too personal. Remember that a silence doesn't always mean that you have done wrong. And even if you have done wrong in the perspective of this other person, you are just you. And what the other person thinks or feels about that, it's not in your control, and it should not be your problem, and it should not affect you as heavily. So we're gonna try to find out what's going on with this person that you want to know about, and why is this silence, or whether if you should or shouldn't break that silence, or whether this person will break his or her silence. So this is not only a love reading, and make it clear, this can be adapted in every situation. And as always, I'm going to give you 3 options to choose from. 3 cats, as you know, I'm very fond of cats. And once that you've made your selection, then we go straight to your reading. So I see you guys there, and thank you very much for being here again. So see you soon. So here we are, choosing your cats. So as always, we have 3 little cats. This is cat number 1. This is just a plastic long cat. It used to be a pen, but I think I lost the pen. And this is a Thai cat. It's really cute. It's really lovely. This is option number 2, and this is option number 3. This is also, I know, I bought this in London like ages ago. So you just take a moment to meditate, and especially take a moment to concentrate on that person from whom you haven't heard anything about, and you are wondering what's going on there. So close your eyes and relax. Think of your person, think of the questions that you have, and once that you have chosen your cat, then you can go straight to your reading. The timestamps are listed below in the description of this video, and I will also pin them in a comment. So I'll see you in your reading. So for those of you who chose this cat, this baby cat, red cat, this is going to be your reading. So there we go. So I have already shuffled the cards a little bit for you. This pile represents you at the moment. This pile represents the situation between you and the person who you are inquiring about. And this pile represents the other person, or your situation. So first you have the card of the rebirth, together with the Ace of Wands and the 10th of Pentacles, which are great cards. I have to say that I can see that you're doing really very well. I can see that you have done a lot of progress when it comes to this person, in a way. Whatever happened between the two of you in the past, or whatever is the reason why you two don't have contact with each other, I can tell you that you have done your part. At least you have done your part to you feel confident and feel happy with yourself. I can see abundance in your life. I can see that things are starting for you. They are really happening. They really feel good. They're starting actually to bloom again. You know, you're in a period of your life where you're actually being transformed into something else. You're having this wonderful rebirth. Probably you are acquiring new knowledge. Probably you're back to some kind of school or something, or you have a new job, or you have a new relationship, or, you know, you're trying to move forward. You're trying to see the situation as, you know, okay, well, this happens. This person is far away from my life at the moment, but I am actually not going to bother too much. I can't put much thought of it because I really want to feel good for myself. I really need to take care of myself. And I can see that you're doing that marvelously. And I'm really super happy for you, because this is actually the right approach of things. What I can see in the middle is the card of closure. And this card tells me that actually, regardless of all your efforts and regardless of everything that you have done for yourself, you would still want to hear from this person, because I feel that this person kind of owes you something, or like you have put it behind you, like you have had a closure already, maybe within yourself, or maybe you have already told yourself that, okay, I'm gonna have closure with this, I'm not gonna think about it anymore, I'm not gonna care about it anymore, and I'm gonna move forward and be happy. But it is still not happening in its fulfillment. You know, this is the Knight of Pentacles. It is so funny image, but indeed, I mean, things are not moving. You know, things are a little bit slow, a little bit static, and you don't seem to be suffering anymore about it, but it still bothers you. Like, you still need a closure. You still need to understand what happened here, or no, I think you do understand very well what happened, and I think you understand very well what were the motives of this person for not to take up contact. I think that deep in your heart you already know it, but you just want to hear the word. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I don't know if the word that you need to hear is "I'm sorry," or "I didn't mean it," or maybe the word that you need to hear is, you know, "I did love you," or "I did wrong to you," or something like that. Something that allows you to really close the wound properly. I see you're doing very, very good. I think that you are really going to the right path, but I think that you still need that final touch in order to close the matter completely and to allow yourself to completely bloom and free yourself from this situation. On the other hand, we have your person. Your person is feeling very differently from you, but I completely see why, and I completely understand his or her position. This person is not planning to do anything about what happened between the two of you. He or she knows that things have to resolve by themselves one day, someday in life. This person, I want to be very honest with you, does not want any sort of communication with you at the moment. I don't see any bad feelings or any resentment or anything like that. I think that this person is very much in his or her place. With the card of the visit, you know, this person is in a kind of an awaiting position, kind of also opening up a little bit, but very slowly, very carefully, very very delicately to the thought of you and to the thought of contacting you. Also, the card of the visit means dreams. It means visits in dreams. So this person thinks about you and probably even dreams about you. I mean, dream about you like actual dreams, like she or he goes to sleep and probably there's like a split in a second on their dreams where you are there. I think that this is something that the cards wants to tell us really, really clearly that this person still thinks about you and she or he still thinks that you are important for this person. However, they don't like it. They don't like to think about you. They don't like to be bothered by it because they don't have it all sorted. They are still having a lot of doubts. They are giving it a lot of turns. They're really turning and tossing it all the time, not knowing what to do, wishing they knew, wishing they could do more, wishing they had peace. I think that they have no peace of mind, but to themselves, they say that they do. They tell to themselves that they're okay, that everything's fine. However, they're full of doubts. They wonder whether they did the right thing, whether maybe they should tell you things, whether maybe they should actually let yourself or let themselves be open with you, you know. But they are scared, you know. The card of the moon tells me that they are a bit skeptical about that because they are scared of putting themselves into a position of disadvantage with you. So they are just, you know, letting things happen. There's the Eight of Wands, so things will definitely settle at some point. And I think that this person is trusting also the universe, if you want to call it that way, whatever they believe in. I think that they are trusting that things will come to the right place and to the right balance for them as well in regards to you, you know. So they are not really doing the same process of healing that you are because they don't know how. They're not as mature as you are. Also, they're not as mature emotionally as you are. And we have then the Eight of Cups, and this card tells us that they are actually giving their back to the situation. They're very willing to leave it all and to move on, to continue with their life, to continue with their path pretty much without you. That is the true group number one. I'm sorry to say that to you, but on the other hand, it also shows me somebody who is evading a certain type of responsibility because they do feel, or at least they doubt, whether they did the right thing with you or not. So the reason why they are not taking up contact is simply and sincerely because they do not want the confrontation. They don't want to be reminded of what happened between the two of you. They don't know how to fix it. I mean, even if they had the need to contact you, they do not know how to fix things with you. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have the sensibility. They don't have the absolute maturity that you do. You are just a very spiritual, very open person with an incredibly big capability to transform and to adapt to every circumstance. So, for example, if you have been hurt in the past, for you it is much less difficult to heal yourself because of the amount of wisdom that you have gained in your life and your immense capacity to regenerate yourself. They are not. They are actually quite afraid, to be honest. They are afraid of the unknown. They're afraid of actually having to say that thing that you are expecting them to say, or not even expecting them to say, but that you are kind of wishing they did, you know, in a way. And that's why you're still thinking about that. We have a bonus card for you. This is, oh my gosh, lost self-esteem. Okay, I asked the universe to give me one card from my oracle. I don't know if it wants to focus. No, it doesn't want to. I have to change camera to a better one. It says lost self-esteem. And this is a message for you that whatever happened with this person, whatever the situation was, whether if it was a love relationship or if it was a family or if it was whatever it is that this person is to you, you had a major step back in your self-esteem when this person took distance from you. You took it very personal, and you took it so much that you saw your value diminished when this person pretty much stopped appreciating you in whatever way you were appreciated. If it was a job relationship, or I said, if it was a romantic situation, or maybe a friend, it really hurt you in the past. I can sense that you lost that capability to understand, but why? I mean, you felt so good with, with this kind of love, with this kind of recognition that you were getting from this person, and at the end it just didn't happen. I think that this is something that you still are struggling with. Put it here, so, and you need your closure. You need your closure. And as far as I can see in these cards, at least, I can tell you that I don't see the closure happening very soon. But I do believe for you, group number 1, that the universe is going to put things in the right place, and that is going to put things in the right place for this person and for you as well. So it's not just you trying and you kind of moving forward and you really fighting and really concentrating on yourself and on your capabilities and on your abundance of spirit, and also on your other businesses, because this means also looking for abundance elsewhere. So you are somebody who has it all sorted by now. So basically, you have worked very hard to be where you are, and the only thing that you would really like to hear is that one thing that they have not said to you. And I don't see that coming very soon, but we are going to ask the cards more, of course, because I also want to know what's gonna happen. So I want to know regarding the situation, how it's going to be sorted out. Okay, it's the Tower in reverse. Okay, one more is the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, let's ask for one more. Okay, I don't know if that was in reverse or not, but because it's quite a heavy card, I'm going to put it back in. I think I should try to... no, that was a nice one. Okay, we have another Eight of Wands. So you have the Eight of Wands twice. And numbers 8 are really a beautiful number because they're the number of the infinite. They have this form, this shape. So it tells us that this story will... it will come to an end, but it will not come to an end without a reward. And the reward is always the lesson. It's always the experience of this life situation. So whatever comes to you regarding this person is going to bring you healing. It's going to put things in the right place. And because you have the Eight of Wands twice, then I dare now to believe that it will happen, and not as far away as I had foreseen before. I think that now the cards are telling me that, okay, Priscilla, don't be so pessimistic. It is actually coming, and it will not take years or anything like that. I think that it will come. It's already happening, because the other person is also doing his or her process. And whatever it is that has to be resolved, it will be resolved. There will be a confrontation between the two of you, or with a situation where you will decide, you will feel at ease, because the Tower in reverse also means that, okay, things that have to be broken, they finally also settled into a new shape, into a new form. So there comes a confrontation, there comes a happening, but it's going to settle things down. and you are probably going to move on without this person anyway. You're kind of gonna let it go. That's what I believe. You're not gonna be holding on to wanting to keep the relationship with this person alive, or the contact, or wanting to get what you wanted to get from this person. I don't know if it was business or if it was, whatever thing. It's going to end for you as well, which is a good thing, because you need to let go completely in order to transcend in your absolute glory as you're doing it now, in such a creative and fertile way, if I dare to say that. So it's going to be okay for you. I also believe, and this is a message that I'm receiving for you right now, I believe that you should not intervene in this, in the divine timing and in the divine balance, meaning your person, this friend, lover, whatever, who has not taken up contact with you, has to do his or her own process at their own time. So you do not want to interfere with it. You have your own things to do, and as I can see, you're very busy with it, and you are doing great with it. Yes, sometimes you might still feel a little bit gloomy, you might still feel a little bit insecure, you might still think like, yes, I have it all, but I'm doing fine, but, and it's because of that one thing that you have not let go, because it hurt you a lot in the past. But I think that you just have to move on in the direction where you have already chosen, and in the path where you are now, and continue in this path and let the other person do their thing. This person has to come out of doubt. It has to come out of their sense of mistrust. They have to come out with their desire of not wanting any contact. They will, but at their own tempo. You have here, I said, 2 times the 8 of Wands. That's a very beautiful reassurance for you that this will settle positively for both, but for you even better. I say that you are the winner in this situation, whatever, however it might have hurt you to have a silence from this person. You are better off. You're the winner here, because you actually won a lot more by being far away from this person. You are transforming and you are flying in a way, but probably you still need to hear the word. And yes, you will hear that word. You will, but not yet. Soon. So I hope that this resonated. I hope that you liked this reading. I hope that it helped, above all. I hope it helped, and I hope it helped to ease your concerns and your doubts. So if you like this reading, please consider subscribe to my channel, and you can also follow me on Instagram and social media. All the links are listed below on this video. And thank you very much for being here, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye. So hello, group number 2. If you chose this red cat, this is a Thai cat. It's quite cute. This is going to be your reading. So first, I have to explain the layout a little bit for you. I've already shuffled the cards. This pile represents you. This in the middle represents the situation or the feeling between you and your person, and this pile on the right represents your person. How is your person feeling at the moment, and what is the situation of this person towards you, and most importantly, why is this person not reaching out to you at the moment? So what I can see from your side is that you are going through a period of major transformation in your life. You are probably going through a lot of changes, inner changes, most of them, but they are probably caused by maybe physical changes in your life, maybe a change of residence or a change of job or a change of relationship or a new study, but something that is really affecting your whole life together, all areas of your life. It's a major step that you are doing, and you have been doing this, of course, already for a while. This is not new. This transformation in you is taking place already for many months. That's what I think. And at the moment, you're a little bit how can I put it? You are still kind of very hopeful and a little bit sad about the fact that this situation happened between you and your person, or that there is no contact, or that there is this silence that you do not understand. I see a lot of confusion, of course, but on the other hand, you are trying to settle for thoughts. This is the 7th of Cups. You're trying to settle for cups or for options that that are a little bit negative. You're kind of thinking, I'm not gonna think the best because I'm gonna think the worst, because that's, the safest choice, because then I don't suffer, and I don't have to do anything. I don't have to move away. I don't have to decide for anything. So I can just, continue with my transformation without confronting what is happening with this person. So this is 6 of Swords in reverse. However, I see that this transformation that you're going on, it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop happening. It's actually something that is going to continue to change you for a very long time to come. So you have to embrace that first. That's very important, that I can tell you. What happened between the two of you was, this is the card of the broken doll. It was a breakup of some kind. It was something painful. It was something that broke, but it doesn't necessarily mean that there was a fight or that there was I'm not sensing here that there was a major confrontation about anything. I am sensing that things just broke. Things just stopped being the way they were. And it could be because of your transformation. It could very well link to the fact that you are changing so much, you are developing so much and so quickly as a person that probably your other person didn't know how to catch up. And I can see this very clearly because your person sees that she or he has lost you, lost you into this transformation. I see the death in reverse, which means the opposite of transformation. So this person did not want to transcend together with you, or did not want to go your path. Not because they didn't love you or because they don't want you, but because they couldn't. They're in a different path themselves. So they are feeling also a little bit hurt about that. They're feeling also a little bit left behind. So this could be, for example, the case with a very, very dear friend, maybe very old friend, that all of a sudden, you go different ways. They change city, or they get married, or, or they decide to, go to another country to have a different job or to have a different career, something that is not very common, something that is not, that it would normally not happen between the two of you. I can see that you are a very creative person, a very, very fiery person. And I do not see, I see also that you're very sensitive and you're very sharp, very intelligent, but also quite sensitive, quite willing to attach to others, very generous. but at the same time also very free in your element, very free in your essence. So it is not difficult for you to transform. And in fact, I've sensed that this is not the first time that you go into a major transformation in life. And while you are in this transformation, while you are in your own world, of course, many things are going to fall off and many things are going to stay, if you want to put it, stay behind. If you want to call it like that. I think that it is very common. I think it's very normal. I think that you should not feel guilty about that, or you should not feel bad about it. Everybody has to complete their own transformation and their own goals and their own purposes in life separately. I feel that this person still really cares about you a lot, or they care about you, that thing that they were engaged with you in. And this is the Knight of Cups, so it tells me about someone who is very caring and someone who is very generous and looking for new opportunities in love. So it's normally the card of somebody who's pursuing someone else for a romantic or for an emotional bond. I think that this person does want to pursue, still be with you or have you in their lives somehow, but it doesn't seem to happen because this person is not there where you are. It's not there mentally and it's not there emotionally. This person has not transformed. This person is not allowing change in his or her life. They have pretty much their own thing. They are very secure where they are. Sorry, they have pretty much everything. They are very independent as well. It might feel that they don't need you, that they don't need anyone basically, or they only need their own, their own world. They are pretty much fulfilled in everything. But I do see that they feel bad. They feel that they didn't fulfill something that was important between the two of you. This is the Hierophant in reverse. So they feel that the right order of things is not being completed, it's not being carried out. Things are not as they supposed to be between the two of you. And either this is a contract, because this is also the card of businesses and contracts that are not fulfilled. So either this person knows that something about your connection was not fulfilled, or it was not carried out properly, or it is just that this person feels that the connection itself is not how it's supposed to be. So this person knows very well. They don't feel good about it. Group number 2. They feel it is bothering them. It's weighing on them. It's it's a weight. It's a burden. Look, this is the 10th of Wands. That's the card of stress. The card of not being able to sleep at night, sometimes thinking about it. They do think about it a lot and it bothers them. So sometimes they try to push it away. But they feel that this was a big loss for them. I do not sense any guilt in here. I think that this was just, how things naturally went. And it feels like a breakup. But on the other hand, we have this card, the card of the strength, and it is not in reverse, it's standing up, and it is a beautiful card. This means that whatever bond was here between the two of you, whether it was a working relationship or a romantic relationship or a friendship, is just so strong. It cannot be broken. None of you want that. But both of you are drifting away for different reasons. your person is feeling also far away from you, far away from your life, and this your person also doesn't understand what happened. Your person only feels that there was a breakup of some sort without a fight. I mean, this is something that I'm getting really, really clear. There was no fight, there was no, big heartbreak, nothing. It was just something that broke. And it feels like that. Feels like something has to be repaired, if you understand what I mean. So we're going to read your secret message that I asked the universe for you. And it says, oh, that's so beautiful. It says, dreams come true. So dreams come true. No, group number 2. Dreams come true actually for you. Well, this is message for you, of course. Your dreams of transformation, your dreams to solidify that person that you are becoming, that you're working really hard to be, are going to pay off. Your dreams will come true. And if what you want for yourself is for this person to get back into your life at some point in your life in the future, maybe in a different way, maybe with a different perspective, maybe with a different face, maybe in a different balance, this can happen. And I'm going to ask the cards, what is it what's going to happen between you two? Because I don't see it clear. I can see clear. Oh, the Judgment in reverse. They're jumping, and the Queen of Wands of Words, and oh my God, they're just jumping out of my hands. And the High Priestess, and standing up. I'm sorry, this is also standing up. Beautiful cards. And I am only sensing, I was just going to say before the cards started to jump out, I was just going to say that the one thing I'm sensing really strongly is this card, the card of the Strength. And that I feel that the bond that you have with this person cannot be broken. It will transform because you're transforming, and if you transform into this beautiful being that you are becoming, then this whole thing will also have to adapt to who you are, to who will you be, because I feel that you're still in the middle of these changes, and that's why things are still not clear to you, because you're not ready to leave this relation or this connection behind. You're feeling a little bit hesitant because you don't want to leave this person behind, because you want to take it on board and share just how wonderful your transformation is being, and how beautiful it is touching your life, and what a beautiful person you're becoming, and all the things that you're learning. However, you're starting to sort of, think bad, have bad thoughts, have bad feeling insecure. Maybe they don't love me, maybe they don't accept me, but that's not the case. Group number 2, your person loves you, and your person feels very lost without you. And I asked for these 3 cards to get a better overview of how this will resolve between the two of you. I can see with the Queen of Wands that there is a revival of things. There's this fiery energy, which I actually mentioned at the beginning, that I felt that you're a very fiery person. I think that this is you, regardless of your sign. This is a fire sign, so you may think of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but it can be any sign. But this represents anyway your energy. This represents who you are becoming, this very secure person, this really lively, funny, communicative, generous, passionate, especially passionate. And you are going to stand up really firm in what you want and how you want things to develop with this other connection. I also believe that with the Judgment in reverse, I believe that the cards are trying to tell you, and also with the High Priestess in between, it is trying to tell you, the universe is trying to tell you, do not judge so harshly. Do not judge yourself so harshly that you feel that you did something bad and that's why you are being rejected. Sorry, I had to stop the recording for a second because they were knocking at the door. But yes, so as I was saying, these three cards, what are telling me, especially this trio together, is that you are in your full power, or if you are not there yet, you will be very, very soon. And try not to judge yourself too harshly. Try not to feel rejected because of the things that you are doing now, or the things that you stopped doing before you completed this transformation. Don't feel bad by leaving this other connection behind, because this other connection is also doing their process. They will have to adapt to your new you. And at the moment, they are not fully understanding what's happening, so you just have to give it time. And also, do not judge the other too harshly. They are really trying to figure you out, and it's a process. It will probably take time. Trust your intuition, trust yourself, trust this connection, trust the history of this connection, not this connection. Trust this value. I am getting the word value a lot. Value, something valuable. It's valuable. This connection, means a lot to you. So just let it sink. You are busy with your transformation, and if the other person is not reaching out, it's because they also don't know how. They feel a little bit lost. They don't know how to approach you, and they don't know how. They kind of don't know who you are anymore, but not in the bad sense, not in the negative way, but they're just a little bit intimidated, a little bit, and they feel a little bit alone, like, okay, you've got now new friends, you've got a new life, you're transforming, and you're having these great plans, and I'm probably not in those plans, and this kind of vibe I'm feeling. But they do think about you, group number 2. They love you. They care for you. I don't dare to say they miss you, because they're quite settled. And your person is also quite wise, quite very much with their feet on the ground as well. And very responsible of themselves, probably even responsible of a family or someone else. And I think that they don't go as far as to miss you, but they do think about you, and it bothers them. It's a burden to think about that, what broke. And what broke is actually pretty much in just your heads, both your heads, because I believe that, as said already many times, your connection is really strong, and it's old. It's a very old connection. Somehow I'm getting that. But I think that this is what I have for you, group number 2. I don't dare to take any more cards, because I think that this is pretty clear for me. I hope this is also clear for you. I hope you feel a little bit at ease with this reading, and I hope above all, I hope it helped you. So let me know in the comments how you feel about it, and please consider subscribing to my channel if you are happy with this reading, and I will be very, very happy to see you back again. So thank you, and have a nice day. Bye bye. Hello, group number 3. So if you chose this little baby cutie, this is your reading. So first, I will explain how the layouts are made. I already shuffled the cards for you a little bit, although we are going to take more cards as we go. But this pile represents you. This pile in the middle represents the situation between you and your person, and this pile represents your person, and the reason why they have been silent, and their vision and their feelings towards you at the moment. So we start with you because you are the most important. So you have this card that is the card of mindfulness. I really love this card. You can see there's two ladies. One lady has the eyes open, one lady is has the eyes folded. This means that you have become finally aware of everything about yourself. Probably not everything, but a big deal about your inner self, meaning you have reached that vast ocean of knowledge that runs inside yourself, knowledge about your feelings, about who you are. You have done deep into your history, maybe your history of relationships, your history of how you sort things out in life. Maybe you are connected to your body now even deeper than before. You have been through a major transformation, but right now you are very awakened. You are very stable. You are very calm in that sense that you are absolutely aware. You are awake. You see everything. You see everything. Probably you have very vivid dreams about everything, and you are very wise. You might not be very talkative yet about these things, but you're just opening up. You are a very fulfilled person at the moment, spiritually speaking, and this is so. I'm not surprised that you want to know about what happened with this connection, or why is it that they're silent, because you are very inquisitive about everything, especially about yourself. And I have the sense that you are thinking too much on what you could have done, or what you did, or what's in your history that might have caused this distance or this separation. You feel severely judged, and that is not good. You feel severely judged, and you are severely judging probably the other. You are jumping out to conclusions that might not be completely accurate, and also you feel a little bit that what you have given to this person was not returned in the same measure. You feel a little bit like you have been drained of out of resources, that you have wasted these resources into this other person, or into this situation, connection, whatever you want to call it, and then you have run dry a little bit. Although you will never run dry. I mean, for the kind of person that you're incredibly rich. You're constantly producing knowledge and producing richness for yourself. So you do have to take care of your resources, of course. But in this situation, I think that you've become even wiser with this lack of communication in this specific problem that you have. I do believe that you're putting a lot of blame on yourself, probably. That's what I'm feeling with the card of the Judgment. However, we're gonna see that further, but I do believe that even with all the wisdom that you have acquired, you are still feeling like you didn't do your best, or that you did too much and you shouldn't have. But in any case, even if the one who was in the wrong here was the other person, you still feel that it was because of your fault. That this person got away with murder because of you. But I think that you are in the wrong. And we are going to talk about this when we talk about the situation, and especially when we talk about your person, because you are indeed misjudging or misunderstanding a lot of things. But of course, there's no way for you to know what this other person is thinking or feeling. And even we cannot know precisely what is happening. I can only give you a glimpse of what I feel because of the messages that I am receiving from my spirit guides and from the universe. And hopefully these messages help you get a new vision of things, a vision of things that can help you heal whatever happened here between the two of you. I can see that there was an awakening between the two of you. There was an exchange of information. If anything, there was something that you didn't know before about each other, or this person didn't know about you, or you didn't know about this person, or that you didn't know about a certain situation that is now come to light. And this awakening, this awareness of the other, combined with the awareness, deep awareness of yourself, and your very, very deep sense of inquisition for things, has put things in motion that led to this temporary silence. Because not like the other groups, I think that the silence that you are experiencing from this person is pretty much based on ego more than anything else, because I can see this person really, really cares about you. Really, really cares about you. You know, we have the card of endurance. So this person has gone, you know, a mile and back in his life or in her life. They are very strong people. They are people who probably almost never show their emotions, or they show it very rarely. These are kind of leader people, kind of very motherly or fatherly figures, even, you know, it doesn't matter if they're men or women, or can be a boss, you know. These are people who are leaders, but at the same time they don't like to be on top of things. They don't like to command people. They are actually quite low profile, but they are strong. They are very strong presence. You know, it's like this character at, you know, in these very old hacienda houses. You know, well, I'm from Mexico, so that's the closest example I can give you. In these very old hacienda houses where this old lady was actually the one who was managing everything and everybody, but silently. You know, she was the boss, but silently. So I have the sense that this person has the same energy, whether it's a man or a woman. I feel that this person has endured a lot, and it's very strong. Now, this endurance, of course, has made this person protective towards him or herself. So that has probably made them also resistant to the fact of taking up contact with you. They can really wait forever. They can hold on forever from making that phone call or from telling you how they feel, or because that's how they are made, you know, that's how life has made them. And I don't think that has much to do with you. I see a big contrast between the both of you, by the way. I mean, look at these two cards. It's amazing. You are full of awareness, and the other person is turning their back completely into a different direction, into a different horizon. This person really doesn't want to go into the feelings. They don't want to find out anything. They're just like, they're kind of suffering in silence, I have to say. But that's their choice as well. And not only that, but that's how they are. That's how life has made them. I can say you have this beautiful Ace of Cups. That's the kitty cat. Sorry for the light. I'm still struggling finding a perfect light to do my readings in this house. And I will, I promise. I'm trying all kind of times in the day. Okay, this was not ideal either, but at least it was a little bit better than the other when the camera was not focusing. So you have the Six of Coins in reverse. So that is also a sign that, you know, this person is not really giving and taking as much as this person would like to. This person knows that there is something that is not in balance. And this is in respect to you, of course, because I only ask in respect to you, how is this person feeling and how is this person seeing you, in their situation. You have the Page of Wands and you have the Hanged Man, and I love that. Look at the cat hanging from the curtain. I mean, this is so typical. But if you notice that it is in reverse, so meaning this person doesn't want to give up. This person doesn't want to sacrifice anything or give anything. They are thinking about you. They are loving you. They're caring for you. They're very willing to jump in any moment when you say the word, but they will just not do the move themselves. They will not give up. They will stand their position as long as they need to. And for that's why they are the person they are. That's why the card of endurance. They can go on forever, But in reality, what they want is a reunion, happy family. This is the 10th of Cups where everybody's happy together. So in reality, this person never really wanted a separation, but when it happened, it was kind of, well, okay, whatever, I'm not gonna look for you because it's not my role, it's not my task. I don't know exactly what happened between the two of you, what this awakening is about. You will know better, you shall know better. But this person is not meaning anything bad or is not meaning anything mean towards you. This person is just kind of being themselves. They're just kind of leaving it to, to time or to life, that things will be sorted. They try not to think about it too much, but they do care about you a lot. So if this connection is somebody that you have not heard from in a long time, that means that they just don't need to take up contact with anybody. It's not specifically you. It's not personal. If this is somebody from whom you have not heard and you are feeling rejected and you're feeling that this person is, is okay without you, I have to say this person is okay without you. This person is okay without you, but that doesn't mean that they don't welcome you in your lives, in their lives. Sorry. So I believe that you are making a little bit too much of a drama, sorry to say, in the relation with this person. I think that this person really has nothing against you. This person is just in his or her own world, with their own worries, with their own things to sort, and when you reach out, they will probably, receive you very well. This is how they manage. This is who they are, and I think because you are highly inquisitive, as said, you like to study things, you like to be aware of everything, you like to understand everything, you like to see everything, and not only see everything but really analyze everything about everybody, especially about yourself and about the things that made you who you are. And that's a wonderful quality. I really love it. But when applied, to other people, it can be a little bit frustrating because you cannot always tell what this person is thinking or feeling or going through. And you start building yourself a story in your mind that, okay, maybe it's me, maybe I'm rejected, maybe they don't like me, and I was so nice to them, and they are not calling me back, and why not? I'm not giving enough, or they are not giving me enough, and then you just, you build that story in your mind, and it ends up just, messing up with your mind, messing up with your head. That's also one downside of this card, that when you overanalyze things, you can end up in a cycle of thoughts where it's very difficult to get out later on. So I am very, very impressed and very puzzled about this card. You have the card of the Chariot. And I do want to ask the cards in my next movement if this card means that you should reach out. If this card means that you should actually take the step to be in contact with this person. If you are so puzzled, I don't think that you're worried. You're just mainly confused. You're just mainly, a little bit insecure about things, like turning things upside down and trying to figure out whether if it was you or what was that. Let's read your secret message. Oh, okay. It says, oh my gosh, can you read? No, you cannot. Damn camera. It was just there. It says a moment of silence. So it means only that. It means a moment of silence. Literally a moment of silence. This person is silent for a moment. And maybe you just have to let it be. Maybe you just have to accept that sometimes people want to be silent, and it doesn't have to do with you, it doesn't have to do with you being good, being bad, giving too much, giving too little, expecting too much. Okay, that's also from the card of the Star. I'm getting it strongly now. I think that probably you expect a lot from this person because you probably have invested a lot also in this connection. And now all of a sudden you feel that you're not giving enough. I think this person knows that you have given a lot and he or she is not giving you the same back. It's clear. These two cards mean they absolutely complement each other. You think that this person is not giving you enough back, and I can tell you this person knows that they are not giving you enough back. But on the other hand, they don't feel obliged because they have their own world. They are not willing to give up their ways for anyone. Also not for you. And that doesn't mean that they don't love you. That doesn't mean that they are not super absolutely happy when they meet you. That just means that they need a moment of silence. And maybe you should take that silence too for yourself. I think that you need to silence your thoughts. This message is for you. You need to be at ease with your thoughts and don't torture yourself so much that, oh my God, what did I do? And I gave this person so much. I sent them a card and I've been writing emails and they don't reply. And, just silence your thoughts a little bit and take a deep breath and think it's nothing to do with you. These things happen. This person is just like that. And one thing that I'm sensing about this person is that it's very, very strong-headed person. And also very structured. It might not seem structured to you because you are so inquisitive. And you're very much into yourself, which is a wonderful thing. Makes you a very rich person, makes you really very much who you are, and a lot of people admire you for it. This person is very deep, but this person does not have your capacity to think of the other as much as you think of others. You are very generous. I can see that with the colors of the card, and I can also see with the Star that you are very willing to give everything for the people that you love. This person has been there already. It's kind of I'm sensing a very old soul, not necessarily an old person, but a very old soul. Is this kind of energy, like, okay, you reach a certain point in your life when some things stop being important for you. For example, if you become, in your 40s or 50s or 60s, you're not going to be interested in the same things that you were interested when you were in your 20s. So I feel the energy of this person a bit like that. This person is pretty much, I don't know how old this person is, but they've been there, even if it's a young person. I think that they have been there, and they're very happy there where they are now. It's kind of taken them a lot to be where they are. So they're tough cookies. They're not gonna give in just because you need reassurance from them. They're not gonna give it to you, but they're not gonna reject you either. That's all in your head. That's what I'm sensing, and I'm being absolutely true with you. I mean, like in all of my readings, I'm really telling you the messages that I receive straight from my guides, and that they tell me that you need to hear. So I'm going to ask the universe. So how is this situation going to sort out? Just one message of, they're jumping. Okay, we have 2. I'm taking them. Look, this is beautiful. You have the 9 of Swords in reverse, and you have the 10 of Cups twice. So, this card means just exaggerated drama. This is in other terms of tarot, or how I interpret tarot. It is just, you feeling betrayed beyond anything, and you've had literally sleepless nights, and you felt like, oh my God, what did I do? Am I being rejected? But it's all in your head. It's really all in your head. It's in reverse. So that tells me enough. Just take a break. Let's ask for one more, because I want to ask the universe, what should group number 3 do in this situation that is better for them, that will ease them? What should group number what should group number 3 do in this situation? Oops, we got the number 4, 4 of Swords, and it is pretty much the same as a moment of silence. Take a break. Let it be. Take a break. Stop fighting with your head. Stop fighting with your thoughts. Take a break. Let it sink. Understand that this person is just different. Understand that this person cannot give you at the moment what you need. Probably will never do. And if you still feel the need to reach out to this person, like I think is what the Chariot means, that you could do if you want to, I think that you will feel very welcome and very well received. So this is, of course, a general reading. If this doesn't resonate, feel free to choose for another cat or wait for my next reading, of course. But in any case, I hope that for some of you at least it helped you. And if you did like this reading, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm uploading every week, and I will be very, very happy to have you back. I wish you a very good day, and I see you soon. Bye bye.